Yeah.
This is death.
Yeah.
The human race.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. It's a little early.
It is early. Oh,
My eyes are watering already. Hey. Good morning. Good
Okay, got
morning.
my first name on there. What I learned is you never give your personal information out.
We got our bikers for Trump.
Because they will try to find dirt on you.
Oh yeah.
I'm labeled as a crazy man. I don't care. Jesus Christ was
That's
labeled
okay.
as a crazy man. Right?
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Well,
So we're
stand
here.
up to the same
As
sort
you
of
can see, I'm going to show you the crowd in a second. We've got mass resistance here with us. Hey, guys. Say hi. Good morning. And Proud Boys. A couple of our Proud Boys.
I'm also with Nevada Salt and
I
Light
was
Brigade.
kidding.
So we get together and have
So
fellowship.
there's,
Get an
of course,
understanding, eat, shoot,
other
whatever
people
happens,
out here
we go together.
encouraging these guys. And let's make this
Think
clear.
about it, okay?
We're not against men dressing in drag. We're against men touching children. We're against these guys not being properly vetted by the library, and we feel that this kind of behavior, this kind of dressing, the way they dress, the things that they do are very highly inappropriate for children and belongs in the club. It does not belong out here in a library full of children. So we say save the stripper dress, stripper acts for the club. Let me show you what we're looking at right now, and of course they're over there mocking us like they do. See that chick over there parked next to me, she's all, what side are you on? I'm like, does it matter?
Yeah. It does.
Does it matter? Why?
I gotta know where to
So
sleep.
instead of being in the car
Yeah,
next to me and
exactly.
talking shit to me over there,
Oh yeah.
she's
Oh,
waiting
she
till
can't be
she's over there
one-on-one.
behind people to talk shit to me. I parked next to you, girl. You know where to find me. Sorry.
And we haven't said one word.
I haven't said
Not
nothing.
one.
Nada.
All we had to do was
Nada.
show up to trigger 'em.
Nah, 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 nah. Right?
That's right.
Oh, you got it that way. Let's see. Terminate illustrated promote inappropriate sexual children's program. Amen. And turn the sign around. This is what we stand for. Stop the normalization of sexual exploitation to children. Shows and acts like this belong in the club. They belong on a stage at nightlife. They do not belong in the library with children. Not to mention, these men are touching children. There's no reason ever for any type of clown, performer, or anything to have children laying on top of them. At all, whatsoever. No excuse, even if you're not a drag queen. But look at these people. They think we're against them. So we're just getting started over here. How's everybody doing? Hi. So far, there's only 6 of us. They're making fun of us for that. But we know that it's not numbers, because we know there's hundreds and thousands of people that back us. It doesn't matter how many people are standing out here. At least we're representing the hundreds and thousands, and that's all that matters. At least we're standing up and we're here. All right, guys. So how do you guys feel about this?
It's too early in the morning. I'm really awake.
He's like, it's too early in the morning.
This feels like a pop quiz in school.
Right? Those parents need to be arrested. You know, I think they need a serious talking to. That's for sure. Right? That you guys, it's too early for these guys.
Here, look. The one thing I will say is I've been here for about 15 or 20 minutes now. And this is something that they are running. This is something that they are putting on. And before I even had this Trump flag, they were yelling "Love Trump's hate" 4 or 5 times at the one guy on a microphone. So I don't have anything against the LGBTQ community at all.
Nope.
If you want to do that as an adult, go ahead. But I don't think you need to exploit children or expose children to something this early. And more than anything, I've seen political indoctrination here. Before I had this flag, they were already yelling "Love Trump's hate," and it's in a vicious manner. They have people sitting here mocking and laughing at people. Okay, we haven't said a word. We're out here waving our flags, being peaceful, and they're teaching their kids this. This is something that they will remember. This is something that they'll remember when they go inside to story time. Kids are impressionable, and I just you don't take kids to this the same reason you don't take kids to strip clubs. The same reason you don't take kids to expose them to alcohol and to drugs. It's too early. We can't.
Amen.
We don't even have kids that know how to read and write yet. We're going to teach them this early on. I just don't agree with it.
Amen, amen, amen. That's right. And that's why we're out here. That's what we're standing for. And of course, they're doing their lives. So I'm going to get on the megaphone Freddie here really quick. Hello, hello. We have nothing against drag queens. These kind of shows belong in the club, not in front of children at the library. Drag queens are okay by us, just not in the library touching children. They're convicted sex offenders and pedophiles. They have no business touching children.
Only one out of 473 straight men get HIV.
Pedophiles are infiltrating the LGBTQ community.
They have their flag up there.
We're down with the LGBTQ, just not down with pedophilia or sexual predators touching children. These men should not be around your children. They have no business touching them and having them climb all over them, putting sexual shows on in a library. You can dress up as a woman all you want. You don't need to be touching children.
Boy's moving quick. He's like, I'm late to the show, y'all. We gotta get going.
Well, it doesn't even start until 10. When it gets real.
I figured it would.
We love all people. Pedophiles have no business being around children. Sexual offenders have no business being around children. Putting on sexual shows in a library. That belongs in a club.
Is this it right here, or are they inside too?
No, this.
No, they're all waiting to get in and go.
Well, we're all here today.
I'm sorry, what was your name again? Erin. Erin, and what is your name? Colleen. This is Colleen with Mass Resistance. Say hi. We have nothing against LGBTQ. We are not down with the sexualization, the normalization of sexuality with children.
If I'm not mistaken, that second flag next to the rainbow
It's
is the pedophile flag.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what that-
let's
that's
see.
what that flag
So
is.
apparently they have a pedophile flag out here.
Let's go check that out.
If you see the rainbow flag, that's
Pedophilia is not okay. Touching children is not okay.
for adults attracted to minors or something like that. It's a pedophile flag.
Let me see. There's a flag over here, apparently pedophile flag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful dog.
What's up? Hi. Good morning.
I woke up sick.
Oh, hi. This is the pedophile flag. You guys see that blue and pink and white flag? That's apparently the pedophile flag right there.
That are for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right now, 10 to 11:30. I didn't even see it.
Let's show you.
Are we allowed over there?
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's falling over, guys. Sorry. You see, people? This is not okay.
Come sign the petition.
This is Carlo Rossi, the host. He has a child laying on top of him. He's also a convicted sex offender, and the library ran no background check on him.
No vetting whatsoever.
None.
We're trying to normalize pedophilia. MAP, minor attractive persons, is not okay.
So I don't know.
Come sign your petition.
But performers can have all age.
These are adult entertainers.
Huh?
You have evidence that he is a child.
So do you believe?
Yes. Oh yeah. We looked it up online. We looked up his record.
Here, hey,
You
we're
can
not
look it up.
against LGBT.
I did look it up.
We're not against LGBT. Go ahead and be ignorant. Oh, that's the girl that parked next to me and then talked shit when she got over there.
God bless you.
Adult entertainers. I have the pictures right here of him.
They all act like that.
Yes, they're adult entertainers. They belong in the club, not next to children in a library.
You want your children to be sitting on pedophiles' laps? People are getting arrested.
We gotta feed off the streets.
You guys should have done background checks.
Yeah, what's your vetting process?
No vetting process. These are convicted sexual predators.
So we're paying now. Now we gotta pay for our kids to come in here and get sexualized.
No, I'm
It's funny how you're so worried about protecting adults on the street, but you don't protect children.
You're not
in the
protecting
library.
the children. You're letting these guys touch children.
I got it all right here. It's all printed up. It's all legal. Research. It's all right here.
Where'd I put my megaphone?
all up. All the pedophiles that are known convicted sex offenders that are in the libraries in different states. I have the links right here.
We have photos.
Don't take our
We
word.
have background checks.
Don't
We
take
ran
our word.
ourselves.
Come read
You
the
look
links.
it up
Come take them
online.
home.
It's
Do a little
public.
research. You guys know
Do
who a
your
kid named
research.
Desmond?
These
You guys
men
ever
are
met a kid
sexual
named Desmond?
predators.
You
They're
think
not
it's
doing
okay
background
that
checks.
Desmond at 10 years old goes in male strip clubs, gay clubs, and dances for money?
HIV is nature's gift to queers. HIV is nature's gift to queers.
Hi.
It's funny.
Stop normalizing sexuality to our kids. Let them be kids.
I'm like, dude, are you for real?
I have more of this time if you're interested in holding it.
I've got a sign here. If you want to hold it. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I have a lot of signs.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Adult entertainers lab. When at night they go
They're actually provocative at the library, too.
STDs are nature's gift to queers.
Oh, my gosh.
no background checks.
STDs are nature's
Yeah, we have nothing against LGBTQ or drag queens. Nothing against them. We have what we're against is pedophiles and touching children and doing sexual acts in a library in front of children.
No one gets background checks.
They're not doing any sexual acts.
No, but they do stripper moves and stuff like that in front of the kids. There's photos all over the place. They let the kids lay on top of them. Yeah, they're twerking and waving their ass and doing it in front of the kids, having the kids participate, putting the kids on their lap, letting them lay on top of them while they lay on the floor. That's not appropriate.
They're definitely grooming them. There's no question about that.
Let kids be kids.
Your kids will inherit your diseases.
I do background checks all the time on myself. Yeah. Are you a pedophile and allowing children to sit on your lap while you at night in adult entertainment industry?
Have you vetted the individual in there before you brought your kids here?
Yes, sir.
You have? Who is it?
What's his real name?
Who's the storyteller? Oh, you have it.
Thank you. We have. We have.
That sex comment.
And wait
Drag
till.
queen story.
Shut up. You're a kid.
Convicted child sex offender.
We do. We got tons of photos.
Got him right there.
You just admitted that you didn't check the facts.
There you go with everybody. It's okay.
Won't you bet Jenny Craig?
So far, she's our best speaker. Thanks for making the point.
Have you guys signed the petition yet?
Not yet.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
That's sad right there. Jason. That's sad. I know. That's pathetic.
That's the real nation of
Yeah.
She's pretty much got no hope.
No. That's the problem, right?
Oh, there's the loudmouth girl again that parked next to me. She was like, what side are you on? I was like, does it matter? And then when she got over here, she talked shit to me instead of by my car, by me, her one-on-one. The one right there.
We'll have another one today, I guess. Friday night happens.
Here, we'll come on here again. As you can see, I have a lady over there that's saying, I wish you would, I wish you would.
I know.
You know, she's like, okay, go ahead and wish you would. You know, see, the left is the only ones that get violent, that want to fight. They're the ones that talk crap and say all kinds of things, and that's all they do. If you noticed earlier, the woman said she didn't even check the facts, but she thinks she knows the facts, and then she's telling us to check facts when we did.
Yeah.
We've all checked the facts and looked these people up online. We've seen photos. We've seen background checks. It's public information on the World Wide Web. We can. You know, anybody can look it up. The libraries choose not to. They're letting these men who spread their legs in front of kids and teach them how to twerk, all of this inappropriate stuff that kids shouldn't be doing, and they're trying to normalize it. If I showed you earlier that there's actually a gay pride flag, which, woohoo, good for you, and then there's also a pedophile flag, which is a light blue, pink, and white flag, and I'm going to show you right now. The story time... Isn't there a law that yes, Lorna, there is a law that he can't be around children. However, because he's coming in a drag queen story hour as an entertainer, the libraries don't really care. There was an article here. The news did an interview yesterday with him, and he's saying that that's the only way he could get work out here because there's not enough work for a drag queen in Vegas, which is very hard for me to believe because this is Vegas. Now, I could see if we were in Minnesota and you being a drag queen and not having places to go to put on a show, still the library is not it. You know, you're doing sexual things, sexual acts in your shows. They're dressing up in their little get-ups. You know, they're not respectable, dressing like respectable people. They're dressing up in stripper costumes and everything. So, excuse me. They're dressing up in stripper costumes. It's hilarious. I mean, the way they act. I got a girl over here that's like eyeballing me, like she wants to punch me in the face. She already said, I wish you would, but it's cool. I wish you would too, but it's all good. We don't do that over here. You know, we're pretty reliable people. Lorna, the cops, because they're hired as entertainers, for whatever reason, they're not pushing the law. They're not doing it. The person's name is Matt Dursky. He goes by Polly Porcelain. That's who's here today. Carla Rossi is one too. Carla Rossi is the one that's hosting. I'm good, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we should call CPS out here. Really. You too. They're funny. But you know, for the most part, some people are rude. Some people aren't. The rude ones, you know, those are the ones we gotta watch out for. I gotta show you. Yes, Lorna, we're not. Thank you, Lorna. I really appreciate it. And I do totally agree. We need to throw these people in jail because they're not supposed to be around children at all. These parents knowing this, actually they're ignoring the facts. They're choosing not. Even the library is choosing to look away. In the interview that I saw yesterday, the library chose to not run a background check and declined to answer the question when asked about it.
I was at the last library.
Yeah.
And the executive
This one?
yes, it was brought up about background checks, and she said the reason they don't come because $45.
Oh, $45 is, oops, sorry everybody. I flipped you. $45 is not worth a background check. You hear that, guys? $45, but they're going to pay these entertainers to come inside the library and do what they're paid to do in the club.
That's the other thing too.
They got their club music going.
Yeah, well, basically, they want to turn this whole thing into a big gay club.
Right.
And I think I heard it best where that homosexuals can't procreate, so in order to reproduce, they must indoctrinate. And it just kind of sums everything up for me as far as what this is all about.
Yeah. So then, you know, the libraries are in on it, just like the schools. Isn't that crazy? So the libraries are bought and indoctrinating the children. They're in on it. And it's funny how the libraries here in Vegas are in the poor community. I live up the street. Sorry, I live in the ghetto, but whatever. I love my apartment. But no, yeah. And so they're trying to indoctrinate the poor kids here. That's what it looks like to me. They're coming into these neighborhoods.
Yep.
They won't go into the rich neighborhoods because those parents are smart.
And they don't need them.
And they don't need, yeah, they don't need them. Right. So they put them here where they need them.
I was going to show them all carried up, but yeah, hopefully it's covered. It's just beyond the front. I'm a concerned.
And they're clapping as a little child walks in. I'd love to see photos of that kid on that person. Do you have anyone gathering evidence inside? Someone's asking if we have anyone gathering evidence inside. Do we?
I have no idea.
We probably should. Woo! What's up, guys? Hey. Thank you. Then we got our Bikers Against Islam. Yeah.
All the homosexuals got quiet and serious all of a sudden.
Yeah. And in the darkness, and the darkness could not comprehend.
Amen. I'm going to go over to Romans chapter 1. Romans chapter 1. And to go to John 3.
That blue and pink and white flag is for pedophilia. So tell me they're not out here for that.
See the double works in Ephesians chapter 6. It's the spirit. It's against the principalities that believers are fighting against. And that is what you've been deceived is by the spirit of the devil.
They have infiltrated the gay community.
You're going down, LGBTQ. We're going to rise up, right?
Woo!
People, we the people, we will not force this sexual perversion for our lives.
Yeah!
We're going to rise up against this perversion. People, when they get out and knock on the doors and they go and express themselves, that the children are being abused. X-rated, XXX, perversion. And we got step here that don't care about human life because they're threatened by the LGBTQ. We're going to stand up and fight.
That's right!
We're tired of your perversion. It's turning people into hurt people into a lie, and they will die because it shortens their lives, ladies and gentlemen. Repent, bring it back, love God. Go, come on, keep it up.
We've got nothing against LGBTQ. We're not down with the sexualization of our children. That's all. You can dress like a man all you want. I mean, a woman or a man. You can dress like a woman all you want. Stop touching children. No entertainer needs to have their hands on children.
Here's the lady that works for the Gibson Library right here.
Yes, right there. She sat before the board and said $45 background check is too much for children.
How are you?
I'm good. What's
The
up?
government spends, listen, the government worries about money, about spending money. I hear that she does.
$45 is too much to run a background check to protect children.
Wicked. She doesn't care about your life. She wants you to kill them to be perverts.
Talk. No, you just talk.
No background checks were made on this adult entertainer. He likes to suck on dildos at night. And you're allowing your children to sit on his lap and read to them.
He doesn't touch them.
Wow.
We have photos. Oh, okay.
There we
Now
go.
the
It's a typical
insults.
attack.
Now the insults because you have nothing to say. You don't have proof. We have proof.
Are you in high school?
We ran a background check. We have the proof. It cost us nothing. It cost us nothing to do a background check on these people. Not, I did $45. Was it worth it? Because you saved $45. We did it for free. We did it for free.
Good to find the music. You remember that?
I'm good. How are you? I'm Erin. Lisa. Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Oh, morning. Thank you for coming out.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Sarah, I'm Erin. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you too. What'd you say?
About pedophilia or to teach them about transgenderism and stuff like that. I'm not okay with that. So I came out here.
We ought to just go mix and mingle with them since
Share
we
some
can.
information with the people that might not have this information.
I got you too, buddy.
From director of the library.
Yeah, see this guy. Let's get up a good picture.
So I'm gonna take the 100.
Now, is this a bully? Is that what the is? American bully?
Look good.
Whoop whoop! The party stopped. Thank you.
This is looking pretty bad for the library.
I know.
When I put the permit in and I went up to the city, there was a police chief up there. He actually disagreed with this. He also wanted to know why there wasn't background checks.
They're pedophiles. They're convicted pedophiles and sex offenders. We ran a background check on them. They're not supposed to be around children.
No. This man allows his child to walk in and he just doesn't care.
We have proof over here at our table. You want to see it? Of course not, because you want to stay blind to it.
You okay with that? Are you okay with
It has
that?
nothing to do with being racist.
We're not racist. We're not against LGBTQ. We're not even against men dressing as women. Okay? We're against pedophiles and sex offenders touching children. We're all individuals. Hey, we're all individuals. We're all individuals just like you.
Stop following the political party's victimhood.
Story time is to infiltrate the gay community. That has nothing to do with gay people.
Stop crying
As you can see,
victimhood.
there's
It's
a
all
gay
the political
rainbow
mindset of
flag.
Marxism.
They have the pedophilia
Go
flag
on.
right next to it. They're infiltrating the gay community.
Give a lot of
Wake
testimony
up.
stuff here. They gave him a card already? Okay.
The library pays
So let's go up here, hi.
$45 for a background
I'm with
check.
Nevada Massachusetts for them something like brigade. I'm part of the LGBTQ.
You bring your kids here for a...
I'm the chairman for the state of Nevada. I'd like to give you my card and need to organize and we the people. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter where you
Read
stand.
more of this.
Okay?
Get you. I wish you would. Which one?
Where's
Where's she at?
Right there, talking to him. Yeah.
She wants to threaten?
She did earlier, but she said it quietly, like, "Oh, I wish you would."
The kids are inside. The kids are inside while these people are cheering on from the outside. So who knows what's going on in the inside? Is anybody
We're allowed to go
supervising?
in. We're allowed to go in.
Stuff like that. But the thing is, to educate, train, because of what they do in Marxism, soulless, rules of radicals, dialect, the dialect is antagonists. And they're training
I'm not sure.
people.
You go in, one person.
See, that's what they with the Democrats. They're taken over by the Communist Party, by the way. So the speech given in 1963, a House Floor Representative, I can't remember his name, but it says,
They cannot say anything.
to make this country weak, once it's weak.
But I know for a fact they support this because I went up to the city myself and had a conversation with the police officers. They do not agree with this because there was no background check. Just recently, there was 2 arrests in Texas at story time because they didn't do background checks, and they're known pedophiles.
Yes.
This is an infiltration going on.
No, everywhere, including here. Carla Rossi, who's the host and the guy that puts it all together, is a convicted sexual predator. Convicted. You could look it up. He lets children lay on top of him. That's here in Las Vegas, here in Henderson. He was just out here last weekend.
He'll go tonight in his adult entertainment industry and atmosphere and suck on dildos and be sexually provocative in front of adults. There you go. Okay. Yes.
No, at night. Then why do this in front of kids?
Entertainer, not children.
Thank you.
Do you care about the fact that there was just 2 arrests on known pedophiles that are doing drag queen story time? You don't care? No, see? Because you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
Jonas! Shut up, Jonas!
Wake up!
Jonas, nobody cares what you have to say, Jonas. Listen, Kaepernick. That's why your station got canceled on UNLV radio, because nobody cares what you have to say. Shut up.
Oh, that's
Don't be nice. Be nice.
he's something's wrong with his
They
mental.
won't pick sides.
Yeah, he's
I know
definitely-
for a fact
he's
that how
mental.
Henderson
Yeah.
police do you feel about this? They do not agree.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? This is Jordan and Ellie.
And this woman right here wants to make threats. This woman right here with the tattoo wants to make threats. She wants to think that it's about the gay community, but it's not. They're infiltrating the gay community, and unfortunately, you're not.
Okay,
yoked
why
with
do they
us.
have the pedophile flag? We just want to know.
Why do you have the pedophile flag next to the rainbow flag?
Yeah, why? Why do you have a pedophile flag next to your rainbow flag? We're down with the rainbow. We're not down with men touching children. And sex. That's the pedophile flag.
Enough, Kaepernick.
No, it's not. It's this. That's what we were told, that's a pedophile flag.
It's a transgender flag.
Okay, then what does it stand for?
Since you don't believe everything you hear, and we represent the fact that we did our research and showing you straight to your face what this man does at night, because you don't want to believe everything you hear.
There's photos of children laying on top of him. Photos of children laying on top of him.
Let's not look at this perversion. Let's not look.
You say dumb
Let's ignore
shit,
it.
man.
Let's ignore it. Let's keep indoctrinating our children. Yes.
This is what we're talking about right here. Can I borrow your sign? Your host with a child laying on top of him. I'm against that too. Thank you. I'm against anybody touching children inappropriately. That's what happens in these. I have no idea what's going on in there today. But there's tons of photos. This is your guy throwing it on. This is the guy hosting it. Yeah. I'm sure photos will show up because they always do. Yeah. Yeah, we're here to stand up for the kids. Yeah, your kids are fine. They're so ignorant, I swear.
Oh yeah, we got a little more vaccines, a little more indoctrination.
You don't hurt me. And if you personally know him, and he told us he sucks on dildos at night, and is sexually at night. So it's a. Oh God. Okay, wait. I have a car, Pepsi.
Yeah, you can bring his bedroom to a public library.
It is okay.
May I make
Perfectly okay because it's at nighttime.
May I make a suggestion? We're talking across. Hey, listen. We're talking across the street.
Ignorance is not bliss.
We're not showing hate. We're just trying to be passionate and explain things to you. So don't use an excuse that we hate you by yelling. Okay? Thank you.
Nobody's calling you a pedophile.
Oh, you're not a pedophile, ma'am. Trust me. But you're encouraging it. 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 You're making it okay. It is perfectly okay. So what are you gonna do when it comes to find out and you get the call that this man was arrested for pedophilia? Then what? Then what?
These little kids are like yelling over.
I know.
But because it's not your, because
They don't want to hear the truth.
Why the shock look
The
on your
truth
face, sir?
hurts. Oh, they were hostile before we even said anything. Anybody else, but
Most of them. California, New York.
oh my God.
what do you say?
She said what happened in Texas isn't here.
It happens in Vegas. It happens in Texas, Minnesota, Oklahoma, Idaho, Ohio, New York. I can go on. There's 50 states.
I think the mental
Actually, technically 52.
That's like my whole leg, man.
We are not against LGBTQ or drag queens. We're against pedophiles touching children. We're against sex offenders, registered sex offenders around children. We got everything you can learn from right at that table over there. But you don't want to learn.
Do you already know everything?
We're not against gays or drag queens at all.
Did you know Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago as soon as he found out? No, you didn't.
My whole leg now.
Are they doing the twerk lesson yet, man?
Epstein is a pedophile and he's getting convicted for that.
He's dead.
Oh, well, now he's dead. Hillary killed him.
Convicted, all right.
That's right.
Hi, I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry.
Where did you
He's all looking at me.
stop reading whatever you're reading, man?
Stop indoctrinating our children. Let them be children.
Guarantee he lives in his mom's basement. Guarantee.
Sex is for grown-ups. Sexuality, sexualization, sexual orientation is for grown-ups, not for kids. That's why the library and schools are indoctrinating your children about LGBTQ and pedophilia. Yeah.
what that flight is.
Okay. You're the funniest thing I've ever heard. Me too. I am too. Petty? No one's being petty. We just want to know. We just have a question.
what does it mean?
Yeah, we.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought the LBGT. I thought the
You're invading space.
Excuse me, you're invading my
Wow,
space.
we're just
I asked
asking
you
a question.
simple
Look at her.
Simple question. I asked you a simple question.
We just wanted to know what that flag means. That's all.
So then what does the rainbow flag represent?
It's an LGBTQ
Okay,
flag.
but that includes that.
We just want to know what it means. That's all. That's why we're asking.
Trans flag.
Yeah, because someone told us it was a pedophile flag. Okay, so that's all. We want to make sure we have our facts straight too. That's all. You know, we're not dumb.
Oh my God, that is disgusting. Disgusting.
Wow.
It's funny.
You came over to us, so you must love it.
Huh? It is.
You already
Yeah, I just wanted to know what the flag was for.
send it to us in email. Can we start over now?
Then she's good harassing her.
I have it in my mail.
Exactly what's the previous drag queen reality? But it's not really that appropriate.
You guys need to be off the asphalt, please.
Okay.
This is the walkway, so you got to be on the other side.
Okay. I'm just trying not to get too close and, you know.
Yeah, please get off the asphalt.
All right. Thank you.
If you'll get back, please get on the sidewalk. That's what you need to do, folks.
Having a phone conversation with my child? No problem. But standing here yelling and getting
You have a decent dialogue, right?
For the record, everybody over here is yelling too, and so is your daughter.
and she got in my face and put her hand over my
It's not my laws. I don't make them. I just take it off the road.
I'll sit over here with you then. Thanks. How's that?
Calm down. Stop talking to my mom like that. Thank you.
See, that's an example of emotion.
Oh my God.
That's what the policy, the Marxists want to do, is cause emotion. Because the children do not understand, because they lack life experience.
Oh my gosh, these allergies. My eyes will not stop watering.
The wind's pretty bad. I thought it would be a lot. I think it would be this
It's
hot today.
always for me like this.
We came from the Central Valley, California.
Oh, you
So
did?
a cesspool of dairy farms. And all
Really?
We moved here. I no longer had allergies, but the rest of my family,
Yeah.
I know. Well, that's crazy.
Do you mind if I could get just a little bit
No,
more of a curb? Thank you. Yeah, no, we love LGBTQ. I have lots of great friends. It has nothing to do with any of that. I love drag queens. I have drag queen friends. It has nothing to do with that. And for the record, some of my drag queen friends are against this too.
Against story time?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because of all the propaganda that's coming out of these guys, that their records are coming out that they are pedophiles or convicted sex offenders. They're allowing the children to lay on top of them and stuff like that. We've got photos. I mean, it's not secret information. They're twerking. They're teaching the kids to twerk and do all kinds of nasty things, and that's not appropriate. That's what we. That's why I'm out here. You know, I'm not out here for any other reason.
Have you been into a story time?
I actually have not here.
My kids have.
Huh?
My children
Oh, really? That's cool.
have. They've not laid on anybody.
Okay,
Or been
good.
twerked on.
Good. That's
So
good.
I think there's a really big gray area on what really.
I still don't
on
think
what
that
really
adult
is.
entertainers, it's appropriate for them to be
Right.
in the library with kids. I don't.
But
And then
they're
they're
not
okay. So
adult
even if they're not
entertaining.
okay, but even if they're not touching them, okay. The
Well-
fact is they're convicted pedophiles. They have sexual records.
Can you prove that he's a convicted pedophile?
Yeah, actually, we
You
have
can
the
prove that
we have
Matt
a
is
sexual
specifically-
offender. Yes, and we have information over there.
Because what would be the difference if a stripper?
Well, no, you're not allowed to be. You're not allowed to be around kids. You're just not.
Right, well,
So that's
just for,
the thing
for
too.
argument's sake, what
Yeah.
would be the difference if a stripper were to do this?
A stripper doesn't need to be around kids doing that kind of thing either. Whether you're a man, woman, anything, nothing. It's not appropriate. That belongs in the club. It belongs in the club. Whether you're a man, woman,
But
it's dressed as
it's
a
just
woman
legal.
or dressed as a man, it doesn't matter.
It's just a book.
And that's kind of where my hang up is. It's just story time.
Right.
That's all it is.
I understand where you're coming from.
You know
I
what
really
mean?
do.
And for
Sorry.
here's where I get caught up. And
Allergies.
Yeah, I know, absolutely. And here's where I get caught up is whether you have facts, whether you don't have, whatever.
Right, right.
I don't care. They're my kids.
Right. And do what you want with them. Right.
Thank you very much.
Right. But we don't. But we
now,
don't have to
and there's
agree.
You don't have to.
You know.
But when you come at it from, where'd he go? His perspective.
He's an individual.
See, but what?
That's him.
But a lot of
that
it
he
is,
doesn't speak for us. He's just, and I don't even know who he is, to be honest with you, or who he's with. I think he's out here by himself.
I think he is.
You know, so that's okay. It's freedom. We're in a free country,
100%.
and everybody can speak their mind, just like you guys can stand out here and have your opinions and views.
I agree with you 100%.
And, you know, we can all have our opinions and views, but we don't have to hate each other. You know, and that's the thing.
And I agree.
You know, and we don't hate anybody. We're just against the act of what's going on. That's it.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You guys.
Yeah.
You guys can be against it. I'm for it. I think it's the library's choice. It's not
Right.
for me to say, hey, library.
Well,
you
the
can't
thing
do
is,
it.
for her, so Colleen sat in the meeting with her on the board meeting, and she said the reason why they're not running any background checks because $45 is too much for the library, but they're paying the entertainer to be here.
But they formed a committee because they can actually do just the minimum state requirement background check is only $7. So they actually formed a committee because we requested that they do that. So I've been at all the meetings.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll end up doing
Yeah, as
that,
long as they do that and just make sure
And
that
here's
it's
the thing,
safe.
they will do
Because
that.
there are convicted pedophiles.
absolutely.
Yeah, maybe not hearing about it, but it is happening. And they're
and
not.
That's the thing is, Matt's
Right,
not.
right.
But hey, understand, we can roll it back. You said Matt was.
Yeah, I got information
So we
from
got-
a few
I mean,
people
we
that
gotta
that he's a convicted sex offender.
That-
Sorry, not a pedophile. A convicted
And that's a,
yes,
I
a
would
sex offender.
be really surprised. Have you seen that yourself?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Have you seen that yourself?
No, actually, I haven't. But I've seen photos of him. Everywhere. I've seen photos of him.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he's an entertainer. That's
Yeah.
what he does for a living.
Because we looked into it. I don't know if that's
Accurate.
So somebody's telling me to ask you guys, how would you guys feel if a Trump supporter
I don't care if a Trump
or
supporter
Trump
comes out
did story time?
of it. He can do whatever he wants.
You know what I mean?
I may not like Trump, but he has. If he's going to read to kids, read to kids.
Right.
I don't care who's reading to kids.
Right.
It's the library, and that's kind of my thing. It's the library. All it is story time. When you really break it down, whether it's you reading, her reading, me reading, Matt reading in a dress, him reading in a whatever.
Yeah.
I could read in a Chewbacca costume. It doesn't matter. It's just story time.
Right.
In a nutshell, just story time. All the other rhetoric about, well, he's gay, he's not gay.
Well, who
she's
cares
gay,
about
she's-
that? Nobody
Well,
cares about
understand,
that. I
a
know.
lot of this discussion is about that. The guy with the
I could
sign
tell that guy
about
is the one that feels that way.
So,
None of
that's-
us over here feel that way. I
But
know. I
that's not-
personally know
but
all
that's
these
not
people
what's
right
being-
here.
But that's not what's being relayed. It's being relayed that being
No, I've been on the
different-
phone saying we have nothing against
So,
LGBTQ
and I
or drag
appreciate
queens.
that. I appreciate
We have
that,
nothing
100%.
against LGBTQ or drag queens.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird that everyone's so kind of separate. And
Yeah.
if they feel so strongly about their convictions, then you know what I mean? Then be strong about it.
I don't think any of us wants it to be us.
They got to be out of the road. They can't stand on the road.
So you're not going to let us stand in the road, but you're going to let them stand in the road?
They got to be.
You're not going to
off the
tell
road,
them
right?
not to stand in the road, but you guys tell us not to stand in the road?
Just about to.
All right, cool.
See,
Like,
it's
make
all-
it fair, guys.
It's all equal. It's all equal.
For the most part, it's not, though. We get treated like crap no matter what.
And you don't think
Because
they do?
because we don't treat them like crap.
You specifically, maybe.
No, we don't treat them like crap. We accept everybody. Proud Boys has has gays in Proud Boys, and we rock the flag when we do our flag walk. It's a
Proud Boys
patriotic group.
I think what the group is at the Green Valley last location, it was not kind words.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate that gets spewed, I think.
It was at the Green Valley location. There wasn't a lot of kind words coming from.
Oh, I don't know who that was or where they were at.
maybe we got.
So they went and covered our signs.
She need help. You need help with that?
No, I'm fine.
It's a lot of books.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go stand in the shade because I'm hot. Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Yeah. God bless you both.
Thank you for just like, I actually agree with you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so I mean, but I just, my heart is to be here and kind of just.
Yeah, we love the gay community. I'm a Christian and I still love the gay community. It doesn't matter because God loves everybody, no matter what. I just, the photos though, I mean, there's a ton of photos and it's very disheartening.
I know.
You know what I mean? And that's what we care about. That's what we're talking about. It's not anything else.
I've watched all of Matt's videos.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, but
it's not personally an attack against him either. It's in general, the whole concept in general.
We didn't want the program. We tried to get it stopped, and it didn't happen. So now we're attempting to get Bible story time in.
Good.
Actually, I'm at Empowered Life Church, which is right down here by Fiesta.
Got it. Cool. I go to Hope in Off-Oak.
Okay, yeah. I have family that goes there.
I love that.
They love it. They love it too.
Yeah.
So
cool.
But I just think, just what you did. I think we just, have to engage.
Yeah.
Hi. Huh?
Well, thanks guys for talking to me, and God bless you. God bless you.
Don't step in front of a car. No, really, you're gonna make that. Yes, ma'am.
You guys just want to take these home with you if you're not okay?
Right, Jeannie? Let's do Bible study in libraries. Let's see that.
Erin, you ought to head to our church someday. You're invited.
Thank you. Church LV. I like that church. I actually go to Hope, so yeah.
I get beat up. Oh, so loving LGBTQ. Oh, so inclusive, so loving.
We love LGBTQ. We do not like grown men touching children.
People say, well, give me a gun and shoot me.
Sexualizing children is not okay.
Oh, you're so loving and so kind. I go around the country and I preach the word of God, and you're a lousy example. You're a lousy example for your children. Oh yeah, you gotta experience it. How about talk to a former homosexual? See how they feel. No, they say you get phone calls.
This is a lovely lady that I was talking to.
Because they walked away from the LGBTQ.
Your name
they end up killing themselves.
Aaron. Yeah. Shauna, nice to meet you.
You don't care.
Yeah, we got it. For listening. I'm so glad. We're not hostile, but when people are yelling at us, we're gonna say our piece and let them know. We're not here to not be peaceful. We're just here to express our opinion and our freedom of speech. That we don't have to be down with this, and we can still love you, but we're not down with it.
I just would like to see everyone.
Their agenda is a political agenda. It is not love.
Right. Well, they created the hostility before we had our signs out, and the woman that was in the blue and white dress over here, she actually parked up next to me, and we pulled up together, and she was like, what side are you on? I was like, does it matter? Does it matter? And I'm just like, I'm on the right. And she goes, oh, the woman actually coming out in the dress right there. So then when she came over here, instead of saying anything to me by my car, she came over here and started yelling profanities and obscenities at us over here, and it's like, wait a minute, I just parked next to you. You know what I mean? Like, why do you even have to be like that? And I want to show.
Hey, you shouldn't talk like that in front of your children. That's inappropriate.
This woman.
To talk in front of children. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you. Have a good day. God bless you. You should pull your dress down. Your purse is pulling it up.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Mom. Come on.
Hey,
Sorry.
No, don't worry. Oh, this is my little
Your ass, Sean.
Hey guys. What did it say? Oh wow, that's funny.
Sorry, I'm reading your guys' messages. It's hilarious. It's so hilarious. It's like, yes, Jeannie, let's do Bible study. I'm down with that. That main problem of WPUZ is the pedophiles are infiltrating and causing kids to become vulnerable. Yes, and they're indoctrinating our children. I mean, my kids go to school with other kids that are boys and dress as girls, and one of my sons is actually really good friends with them, and I have no problem with that. But don't indoctrinate my child. As my choice, my child, not your child. It's my children,
including her two precious kids too.
Right.
As well.
That's the nice thing about going to a Christian school. When Zayden was going to Christian school, that wasn't allowed. And unfortunately, it's like what, $800, $900 a month. You can't afford it. But public schools should be allowing that shit. Yeah, they didn't allow that stuff in Christian school.
Good.
I was so impressed. I was like, when I went to Christian school, his little.
Amen, Midge. Stop normalizing pedophilia.
It's like, wow.
Nice.
If you notice, the left is very obscene and likes to tell us that we're stupid and we're dumb. They don't have anything else to say except for we're stupid and we're dumb. I believe story hour is over. I'll probably end this soon.
Now I'm understanding why.
Back in the day, yeah.
Because kids
God
are sending
bless you.
their
Have a good day.
school in rainbow clothes and shit like that. See what I'm saying?
Like these
But no, Erin's making a good point. That then you can't, when you send your kids to school in rainbow clothes and shit like that. See? Now I'm actually
Not to mention some of these kids, some of these parents are forcing them. You know, my son's friend that dresses like a girl says that he doesn't want to be a girl, but his mom is kind of forcing him to do it. This is a junior high kid. My son is friends with him, asks me to go hang out with him all the time. And he asked him, "Oh, do you like dressing like a girl? Do you want to dress like a girl?" No. He said no. The kid said no. So what is that? You know, like, it's just, they're trying to push it on everybody.
Because I used to wonder, like, why do they make elementary kids wear uniforms? It's too young. Now I actually understand.
My eyes are watering again.
I think that's a great idea. No, put uniforms on so you can't do that. They're okay with it. Your kids have to wear uniforms.
So I guess we're coming to an end. If anything else happens, I will definitely keep you guys stay tuned. Thanks so much for logging in and watching. This has been quite the excitement of adventure. You guys, God bless you.